What's up, Lycans? Today we're going to take a look at my build for Marianne that's based around PvP, as well as some general tips and gameplay advice. Just quickly before we start, we're building at a really good rate, but let's keep pushing. About 98% of the views from my John guide were unsubscribed, so if you do enjoy the content, consider hitting that sub button. It's completely free and it helps my channel to grow. Let me know below if you use a different build and how you've been playing on your Marianne, and hit that like button if you do enjoy the video. Anyway, Marianne. She is a really fun character if you enjoy stealthy type gameplay but want to be able to hold your own close quarters too. She's an absolute god at taking out PvE enemies with the ability to assassinate from any direction. I've used a smoke bomb and taken out whole gaggles of knights around the winch before. PvP wise, she is amazing once you unlock a couple of the perks. Her weakness is a major lack of HP and she's majorly squishy, so this is where we're going to utilize our dodges and our crossbow to take people down. So for the perks, on number 1 I run Quarrel Container. This perk gives you extra ammo and bolts that fire faster. It is a level 10 perk, so until I got that I ran with Roving Rogue, which gives you faster crouch speed. You do get slower assassinations with Quarrel Container, but I've still found this perk suits my playstyle and to be overall better in PvP situations. Secondly, I've run Survivalist. It's by far the most needed perk on Marianne. Gives you a bigger dodge window, more HP, invincibility frames during sliding, but at the cost of more stamina use per dodge. So just make sure you're timing them dodges to be as perfect as possible. What I do is throw this on as soon as you unlock it. Lastly, I use Refined Frame. Practice with this one a little bit as it does give you more recoil on your shots, but the benefits from running this perk are huge. The PvP fights I tend to end up in are about dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot. This is especially true when against other Mariannes or Robins. This perk will help you get those shots off much faster. On to general tips. The first thing I'd get used to is your dodge window. Utilize the practice mode and dive into some fights. Wait for enemies to swing and practice dodging out of the way so that you learn when to dodge and when not to dodge. Go along with this, and this is how I approach 1v1 fights, is to practice popping off shots just after you dodge and then get ready to dodge again, to pop off more shots and dodge again. You can either just fire 1 bolt or get used to charging your crossbow to 2 bolts as you micro adjust your aim. Once you get good at this, it's a great way to take down melee characters, especially Johns that are trying to get you. You always have your assassinations for PvP. They're really useful, but at the same time, really deadly. Against a good team, assassinating in the middle of a battle may not always be the best strategy. Taking out players stuck in the assassination animation so many times. The strat we do use though is to have a melee character try and keep the attention of a player while you sneak up behind them. It's great when it's 2v1 and you don't want to risk losing any of your HP. Just keep them busy, try not to take any hits and get that assassination off. Where Marianne can really excel is holding spawn points. 9 times out of 10, the win is decided based on how long you can keep the enemy away from the winch. Holding zones is a crucial step to making sure this happens. Enemy teams will usually send 1 to cap a zone, while the rest rush the winch, which is great for sneaking Mariannes to hide and get a quick kill as they try and capture them zones. Her ult can be useful in PvE when it's paired with the Silent Slaughter perk, as you can just keep assassinating and stay invisible. I don't find her invisibility to be majorly useful in PvP. This is, you're not actually invisible to the enemy team when you pop it. I've seen that be asked a few times. What you see on your screen is exactly what they see on theirs, other than the red outline sometimes. What is good though is they can't ping you while you're invisible, so you can use it to get away and reset. I save my ult for taking down big groups of PvE enemies or helping with an approach. Just don't rely on it to make you invisible while you wipe out an enemy team. Lastly, don't be that guy that runs around in circles trying to get in an assassination position while your teammate gets battered. Use your crossbow or light attack spam. Team hitting in this game is majorly powerful and you can overwhelm players easily and drain their stamina if they're blocking. Where I get majorly frustrated is when I'm in a fight and there's a Marianne just trying to run around in circles and overcommit to an assassination when she could have just shot them or beaten them down. As I said, use the practice mode to get used to aiming your crossbow and to practice positioning on enemies. Try and get good at quick shooting your bolts after a dodge and you'll be golden. And that's it for today, guys. Nice short video on Marianne. As I said at the start, if you enjoyed the video and want to see some more HUD content, we're going to cover more guides, and I'm also planning a series talking about how to combat each character if you come up against them. So please consider hitting that subscribe button. For now, guys, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.